Hello? Ah, you can hear me. I think you can hear me. Right. I knew I should have started this later. Let me just get... It's quite odd streaming on this machine. I'm not used to it at all. And I've basically... So normally, I've got like ultra wide screen. The half that's in front of me is for working on. The half to the left is for like viewing stuff, seeing stuff, all of those things, and like for reference as well. But because I also need to see YouTube chat, it just gets really complicated. So I've also got my laptop up here. Hello, Juniper and Cat. I know. Isn't this exciting? How do I get to my YouTube studio? Where's my thing? How do I get to the bit where it says like, oh, is that it? Go live? No. I am live. Content. What's that? Very talky. Okay. Live? Click on that maybe? Viewing live control room. That sounds exciting. There. Okay, so I've got my chat up. Can I make that like a window on its own? Live chat. How about chat? Ooh. Hello chat, you are popped out. Right. That's cool. Hopefully, move that over to that side. And we're good to go. It's a bit small, but that'll do. You okay? Just relax. It's very chatty. Okay, right. Let's do some stuff. Got my Chrome remote desktop so I can look at my PC while I'm doing this. The cat is always quite chatty, to be fair. It's not unusual. But yeah, she goes through like, basically, she can't be alone. And so she follows me around the house. And whenever she like comes into the room or something, she'll be like, give me attention. And I'm like, I can't. I'm doing some stuff. So she just walked out into the bedroom. So it's the end of her today. So on these bits, I'm going to make these bits. Oh, no, I'll keep them. Yeah. Make those yellow. It's also weird, like working across two different machines quite often. And also, what the hell is this car now? I think that's that bit. Hopefully you can see all this. Hey Tom, how you doing? Top chat, I want live chat. I want to see all the messages. I think that's that bit. When I say that's that bit, I know you don't know what I'm thinking. Just human. This bit round the back here. Just check you can see all that. Can you see all that, or is it messed up? Why can I only see half this? Oh, okay. We're fine, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Oh heck, you can't see the editing. Maybe I'm going too fast. You're right, you can't see. What is going on here? Why is it? Ah. Okay, hold up. That's not right. Desktop. Why is it paused? Display capture. Window capture. Application capture. Let's try that. Okay, now you can see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So basically, these yellow bits here, I made those yellow. They were white, but they're not anymore. They are yellow. Now I can go back to my chat. No, I can't. Yes, I can. There we go. This streaming stuff, man. Why do I bother? Anyway. Right, so we've got some yellow bits. I don't know this car particularly well either. It's not going to help. I want all this to be colourful. We don't have to be particularly accurate here. It just needs to be like roughly the same shape so it covers it. Oh no, flip it. And it even ends up in the right place. Good. Hey Dan, how you doing? It is, it's not difficult, it's just a pain in the ass. Especially as like, sorry. I've not got... Hold up. There we go, that's better. Can you tell I haven't done this in months and months and months? It's not jank. I just forgot what all the buttons do. I did have, when I did this before, I did buttons so I could switch streams easily and not have to worry about audio or anything. But we're doing the jank today. There is no way this is getting finished this evening. No way at all. Okay, right. Let's just do some colour, shall we? So, colour on this is a bit weird because we're not doing what we'd normally do because of the way it is. So we're going to build like, actually, I'll go back to Lexus, which is the first one I did. Basically, like you can see here, all the different colours. So we've got the white, the yellow, there's like a light blue, it's like a dark turquoisey blue, and there's a pink, and if you mix pink and orange, sorry, pink and yellow, you get orange. So the way I chose to do that was to put down a base colour, which is the white, then add some yellow to it, and then instead of like full circles of colour, did a circle with like a fade on the edges, and then I can use this here, create a little clipping mask, and then whatever I do here just remains within that shape, which is exactly what I want. I want some blue down here, so I can make that nice and blue. A bit more there. This bit is all going to be blue, I think, yeah. And then there's going to be a bit of a darker blue down here. Cool. It's a different mic, yeah. So the one on the Simrig is a Elgato Wavelink, and the one up here is a Wavelink Neo, I think. Yeah, which is a bit cheaper actually. But I think it's not fighting with the Aeroplane PC. So anyway, you can see here we've got some nice colour now. And I've basically just got to do that all over. Neo cheaper, yes. So, bought this one. So the Wavelink downstairs, I bought brand new a few years ago. I think it was like 120, 160 quid, something like that. This one I bought from Amazon a few months ago, and it was like cheap because it was like Amazon warehouse, which I think is like basically all return stuff. So I got it cheap, but then the best thing is it was faulty. Like the stand didn't put together properly. So I ended up contacting Elgato, and they were like, oh no, that's not good, send it back to us. So I sent it back to Elgato, and they sent me a new one, brand new one, as a replacement, which meant that I didn't pay full price for it, and it was already cheaper. So yeah, I won basically, quite by accident. I didn't mean to. It just sort of happened. I want some yellow up here. Analog here. Analog here. And we also need to copy that shape. Paste it down there. mask, and then these bits you want to go inside there like that. Cool beans. It's gonna be pink. Ooh, ah. They didn't know I was they don't know I'm a YouTuber, because I'm not a YouTuber. As evidenced by today's shenanigans. That wants to be way bigger than that. 250. Make it really smooth. Like, you want the blend to be really smooth. Blue there. There. I'll go a bit darker down here. Oh god. Shit. What am I doing? This is OBS. This is not the game. This has got really complicated bits. I don't want to do this. It's got this stupid white bit in here. Who do I complain to? Where is stupid white bit? Actually though, where is it? I know what it looks like. I've seen it before. Oh, it's that bit. This bit. Okay. So. It's mostly blue, I think. We need the yellow kind of background colour, really. It won't be worth it. I hate this livery. I really don't want to do it, but I have to. It's client work. Oh, hold up. I've got the wrong bit. Have I got the wrong bit? Maybe did I not save it? It's not the right bit. Oh god. This is gonna take fucking ages. Anyway. Is it this bit? This bit? What the hell is this bit? Let's find out. There we go. It's that bit. It was that bit all along. I knew that. You knew that. Just didn't tell me. Thanks. Right. Oh, I can't. What is going on? I know what we've done. Right. That looks a bit better. So it needs So mostly it's kind of greeny bluey, and then it's a bit darker down here. Yep, it's the only way. Like, not necessarily pink. Doesn't have to be pink, but generally, just test it as you go. If it works, cool. If it doesn't work, you've found out some stuff. I hope no one's expecting, like, a terrific job. It needs to be a bit darker, I think. A bit more faded. I tend to use whatever is most different, but in this case, it was just like, it was right under my mouse, so I was like, let's use that. And it worked. Ooh. What has happened there? There we go. We're back to normal. Let's not panic. I need to have a bit of the screen up here. Done it again. You can't save a TGA while you've got something selected. It's kind of annoying. I'll do a bit of pink. Sorry, green up there as well. I mean, it kind of worked. Yeah, this is like... So this livery is for Logie, who you might know if you follow any of the LMU scene. And he got like a... The original car he had was the Mercedes. Someone else did that. And then he was like, could you do the... What did I do next? Oh, the Lexus. And I was like, yeah, I don't like it, but I can do it. So I did the Lexus. And then he was like, oh, I also want an Aston, a Corvette, and... What else did I do? Steal. Aston, Corvette. Mustang, that's the one. Hey Luca. How are you? I did, yeah. I hate it, but I've agreed to do it, so I have to. I don't have a choice. If you think it's like vomit inducing, I agree. But, you know, clients will be clients. This can't be faded. Back here. Right. That can be that colour. And it also needs to go into yellow. It needs to go up there. And go darker as it goes down a bit. What do you mean chaos? My streams are not chaos. My streams are absolutely fine. Professional racing. No chaos at all, ever. What was the chaotic one? Not this week, last week. It was absolutely insane. This is starting to come together quite nicely, actually. It's not as bad as I thought it might be. I'm just having to remember lots of different stuff that I'm not really used to having to remember. It's better, I can see now. Oh, crap. Look at this. It's got a stupid white bit. I reckon I can just make that blue and it'll be fine. Just gotta find it. This bit. Hello, you can be blue. You probably need to have a gradient as well. So you can have a blue base colour. And I'm going to paste some gradient. What? Okay. What? I do enjoy how, like, doing these streams makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Even though, trust me, I do. I'm not used to working in difficult parameters. Talking, streaming, changing scenes, all of that complicated malarkey, checking on chat, which I can't see at the moment. Right, that'll do. It's gonna be spot on. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's too dark. I've put all that effort in, and it's too dark. What a load of bullshit. It's also going to be darker because 20%. No, 30%. See what happens like. No, even worse. Nice. Hold up, is that the top? No. Right. That can be 20, yep. Can be darker. Let's try that. You gotta get the fade just right. Otherwise there's no point spending time doing the fade. Can't be a professional if you're not gonna put the time in. Where's my numbers gone? Hello? Oh. This is it. That'll do. I might come back to that bit in a bit. I can't work out if that's too light or too dark, to be honest. It's a bit too light, isn't it? At the top there. That'll do. That will do. The difference is, I feel they're caused by shadows. So that'll do. Could maybe be slightly darker, but I haven't got all day. We need to be moving on. Let's do a good bit, shall we? This bit here. This is gonna go from, or is it? Yep, it's gonna go from purple to dark blue to maybe light blue. That's not gonna work. No, that won't work. Ignore that. What we need is circles. These are not even circles, I've noticed. Somewhere I've lost my original circle. Yeah, none of these are circles. I know what I'm doing, even if it doesn't look like it. Okay. We're gonna have some blue shit down here. And some dark blue shit up here. Trust me. It'll be fine. Going into some magenta-y shit here. So all I gotta do is easy. So easy. It's a bit too green. No. Why can't I? Oh, okay. I think this is family friendly. Look at that. That's a near perfect blend that I've just created while not swearing at all. Look. Get rid of that stupid thing. Look how it perfectly matches the door. I'm impressed with that. Given that that was 100% guesswork. You can see it big if I can work out what key it was. Let me just go back to OBS. There you go. Splendid. See? I'm probably not gonna do this, like, I don't know what they call it, air intake vent thing, because I think that looks better when it's carbon or black or whatever it is. I'm presuming it's like black plastic in real life. Maybe carbon. But I'm going to leave that because I think it looks fine. Wang some chrome on it. No. The amount of chrome I've seen completely mess up cars, it's just not going to happen. Hey Freaky! How are you? Right, let's sort out this bit. I think this is this bit. That can probably just be blue. Grab those bits. Smash them down there. See what it looks like. Oh, too dark. Chat, it's way too dark. What were you thinking? Am I back on the wrong thing again? Go back to worky work. So, I have to change this. So we put the light bit down there, and kind of more fadey towards the top. That might work, that might not work. Better than last weekend. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I was gonna put in chat earlier about maybe doing whatever this weekend's endurance thing is. I think it might have been Kota, or was that next week? I'm not entirely sure. But like 4 hours of Kota, anyone? I think that would just about do. Although, is that a weird line down here? It is a weird line down here. That'll do. There are so many circles. It's really the only way I could think of doing this in a way that didn't feel like it was artificial. Like, blends are really, really difficult on cars. Especially like with the amount of panels the Corvette has in particular. You can't do like a straight blend from one side to the other. So doing it with the circles means that you still get like an organic form, I guess, but you still have control over where the bits of colour actually are. So it's quite a good technique. It's not one that I use anywhere else, to be honest. When I started doing these, I was like, fuck am I going to do this? And then I figured it out. Do we know where this bit was? Because I remember colouring this bit in, and then it didn't actually do anything, did it? So, we do it orange. See if it turns up anywhere. Go to next week then. Okay. God, they're not quite seamless. You can see the seams. Like, you can see here. There needs to be a little tiny bit of blue going into this corner. Maybe there's more green here than there is on this side, but I mean, how much time do you want to spend on something that no one's going to see? Right, I think I found out where it is. It's this bit here, the inside of the front arch, which can be, I'm going to have to do that. Unless I just, no, I will do it. So I'm going to start out with it yellow. Go back to Gale. So we'll need to be pinkified. That's the correct term. I think the other way around. That'll do. You won't really see that bit either, but that'll do. I am going to do the 2.4 hours of Bahrain this weekend. I'm glad it's not the outer circuit. As funny as that would be. People seem to really enjoy the 2.4s, so for as long as people keep watching, I will keep doing them. I'm really glad they set up that series. I did say to Dan a few times, can we have more 2.4 races? And then magically there was more 2.4 races. So I was very happy. I don't think it would be boring. It would be a lot of hard work. It would be kind of chaotic, but it definitely wouldn't be boring. The Monza one was like, I expected Monza to be really boring, and it turned out to be one of the best races I think I've done. Just like coming back from the back and like doing the strategy, doing all the lift and coasting, and not being too slow while doing it, which is always the danger. I thought that was really good fun. People did seem to enjoy it as well, so that's good. Aside from the P2 I may or may not have murdered. I didn't murder anything. He drove into me, that was the thing. Did you do, Freaky, did you do any of the 2.4s we did on ACC? When we had that series going? Because they were good fun as well. Right. This bit, I think, can just be pink. Or purple. Yes. Yeah, they were... Oh no, I say they were one-offs. They weren't. They were a series. Do you know what? I'm really bad at doing donuts as well, but they were okay. I thought, as donuts went... As donuts went? Is that even a thing? What's this bit here? As donuts go, I was pretty happy with those ones. Normally, I just smash it into a wall accidentally, instead of actually doing donuts. But I remembered to turn off TC, made it go all the way down to 0, and it worked. Ah, okay, it's that bit. That can be full pink. Okay, right. I think we can move on. I need a bit more green up here. Sorry, not green, blue. Do it. 2.4 Donington is awesome. Like, what an awesome track Donington is. It's a shame that we won't ever see it in a WEC-based sim. We did, it might have been before you joined us even. I don't think it was, but it might have been. But we did like 2 series of 2.4 hour races with RDC, Rapid Drivers Club. They were the best. And we did like, in one of them, we did like GT3s and M2s in the same races. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were there. Just was not partaking. Right. Which bit are we doing next? I guess I should fade in the top bit. Oh, actually, no. The top bit is going to be yellow. I think. It's only the roof that is white. Beautiful. Easy. Though they have these stupid bit here. Suppose we cut it here. Seems a bit awkward. Let's see how that looks. Whoa, that'll do. Not bad. Maybe I want the yellow to go just inside there. Yeah. Let's try that. It's a weird one. Like, it's all the things that I don't like. It's like colours I don't like together, patterns I don't like, triangles I don't like. Basically, all the things I don't like. But, you know, you can argue that it works, so doesn't really matter what I think. Should really show you a picture of like finished ones. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Let me see if I can get those up on the screen. Access. I don't know if you can see that. Is that on screen? No. Hold up. Let me just add this. Video capture though. macOS screen capture. Oh heck. There we go. There. Here is a picture of one I completed earlier. Much earlier. And I think Logie enjoyed this one. It's a very diplomatic way of saying I don't like it. I wouldn't drive it either. But it is what it is. Let me just rename this. Can I rename it? No. Ah. OBS, what are you doing to me? Rename? There we go. Normal service is resumed. The triangle, right, I'll show you how I do the triangles. You're gonna love how I do the triangles. Basically, I can set this up actually, I'll show you here. But when I actually do it for proper, I will do it proper. So basically, you can just draw a triangle. Doesn't have to be a good one. Select that, and then you've got brushes, and you can create a new scatter brush. Click on that, and then you've got all these things that you can randomize. So you can randomize the size, so we can have it go down to 55% and even go a bit bigger if we want, 140%, 120. You can change how much they're spaced out. You can change how much they're scattered away from like where they should be, and you can change how much they're rotated. So you can set all this up. You can also change is it tints and shades? I think it was tints and shades. So now I've got this brush set up, I can draw a line, like a zigzag line, go anywhere I want with it, up and around here, and then I can just click on my scatter brush and it will do all of the different, all of the different triangles, and it will do them all for me. I've done that slightly wrong, that needs to be Q shift, I think. No, it does not to be. Yes, it does. See? So you don't even need to create different ones for different colours. You can just do one and then change the colour. Maybe he does deserve individual triangles, but I'm not doing them. It's too much work, man. I don't get paid enough to do that. But it is cool. Like, it's really cool how you can just be like... And then click on your brush. And instant triangles. Let's go. Job's a good one. It's almost like, yeah, almost. Adobe's the only thing I know how to use, to be honest. So, it's fortunate that it happens to have 30 years of development behind it. Anyway, we're not doing triangles now. Just wanted to demonstrate how they will work. So, what are we doing? We're gonna do some bits. Yeah, this bit needs to be yellow. Ah, so many lines. I think this is the worst part of livery design. As you get older and your eyes deteriorate, you can no longer see these lines, and they also make you go cross-eyed, and it becomes very difficult. And I don't like being old, because it means this part of it is messed up. This'll do. It's highly accurate. Do some bits. That can go there. Go there. That can go there. I'm sure that's correct. And it can be yellow. Nope. It's also crazy how, like, streaming is slowing down my Mac so much. I can see the FPS difference in doing basic stuff. It's really weird. Anyway, let's have some yellow on the roof. Yay. Beautiful. And this bit here. Should. There we go. We've almost done 20%. Okay, the next bit I want to do, I'm going to grab this bit off the Lexus, because basically it's an easy way to do this fade on the roof here. If only I could see what I was doing. Follow that line. Two lines. This bit doesn't have to be super accurate, because you're not going to be able to see, because it's all like distorted anyway. So As long as it's somewhere in roughly the right place, it will all be okay. There we go. A magical fade on the roof. Yay! We're so close to being finished now. We're almost done. This is the tricky bit, like getting this to match up. It will never match up, I bet. What is going on with this line? Oh, heck. That's what I wanted. No. I will not be driving these cars at all. I do not like them. I don't want that reputation. Now, if we can convince Logie to come and race with us in SROL, you might well see one there. I don't know if he's part of Gibbo's team though. He might be racing their cars. I don't know. He does seem to do, what's the word? Moonlighting between different teams. One of which is mine. He's not actually raced with us for ages though. I think he's given up. You're right, we're not cool enough. He's not even watching the stream of his car being done live. That's how not cool we are. You'd have thought, you know, it'd be right in there. Giving it the old, look at my livery, isn't it so good? But no. Just checking. What do you think, Logie? How's it going? Are you pleased so far? Still think it's the best livery ever. There we go. Right. Roof done. But we'll finish off the back next. Yeah, that's fair. What was the one I was saying ages ago? Like, when I started it, I didn't think it would be any good. Oh, the Audi. The Lamborghini Audi. When I started that, I was like, this is not gonna work. And then I spent 2 days on it, I think, maybe 2.5. And it did work in the end. It was good. I'm happy with it. So. When you colour in the piece and you don't know which bit you've coloured in, that's the best bit. I think it's the inside of the rear thingy. Rear thingy? What would you call the rear thingy? Oh no, it's the underneath bit. Down here. Heck no, that wants to be yellow. I think. Don't want to be yellow. It's hard to see. Yeah, yellow. We will have to paint it though. It's going to have some kind of gradient effect. You know the thingy. I don't actually know what you call that bit. It's the bit under. It's the bit. You know the bit. This bit. That bit. Right. Let's do some colour. That bit is yellow. No, actually, we'll just gradient this from top to bottom. Give it a bit of an angle. See how that looks. Nice. That'll do. First time, no notes. Maybe, yeah, we need to reduce the spacing on that slightly. Put the blue in a bit and the yellow in a little bit. And it kind of does this weird thing that you have to change it back to RGB, otherwise you get weird colours. Cool. That was easier than I thought it would be as well. We got enough variation there? Maybe a bit more blue. Helps if you select it. Cool. And then okay, we need to keep the base yellow, but then add that gradient on top of it. This is the difficult bit because you can't really see where bits go. Make that 90 degrees. Yellow at the top here, yep, and then we need a bit more blue. Going in there. That'll do, pig. There's a really weird bit of yellow there though. Don't know where that's from. Hello, Fax. I'm sorry I don't know your real name. But yes, an actual livery stream. Where's it getting that bit of yellow from? I might ignore it and just pretend it's not there. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it and pretend it's not there. What yellow bit? I'm really, it's not your fault or you. I'm just really bad at remembering names. Tim, hello Tim. Well, he will know because I keep talking about it because it's annoying me. I genuinely don't know. I'm trying to work out if it's like a little arrow or if it's a part of I've not missed anything. I don't know if you can see it actually on stream. I'll show you it. See this bit here? Bottom left corner. Bit of yellow. Makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, but why is it yellow? I'm gonna ignore it. I'm genuinely gonna be like, didn't see it. And if anyone mentions it, I'm gonna delete the stream. Right, let's get back to things that I can actually control. So we've done the back, we've done a side, we need to do the front next. And we've done the roof. We've basically completed it, mate. Hopefully it's one of these little tiny bits. I'm ignoring it for now, because I don't think it makes for an entertaining stream. I will go back to it though. Ah, gotcha. Okay. We should probably get that looked at then. If only I knew someone who could get it looked at. Right. What are we doing with these bits? There's a tiny, tiny bit there, which I guess is this bit. It's big. That's about right, I think. Can I just say, I like the word "nart." That is a North American racing team, I guess. There we go. Seamless. You cannot see the join. It's damn near perfect. Hey, Benny. You sent me an inquiry on Tuesday. I've not actually seen it, but I'll look out for it. It's weird that I've not seen it come through, but I'll double check everything. Right. Let's sort out that big old vent thing. Guess that's it. Oh, this is gonna have so many triangles on it. It's gonna be insane. Loki's gonna be like, that is many triangles. And I'm gonna be like, yep. Big old space. Many triangles. There's nothing else to go on here, I don't think. You can't really put sponsors on it because they just get hidden. But you can smash 1,000 triangles on it because it doesn't matter. Right. Let's just check I've got the right bit. I've got the right bit. Do you know if anyone's reported that on the Discord? Because I was not aware of that, but hopefully someone has reported it so it can get fixed. I don't have any friends to engineer me, so... Okay, if you go on to the LMU Discord, there's a channel called Community Support. You can post about it there, and then they'll tell you probably to raise a support ticket, and they'll tell you how to raise a support ticket. So I would recommend that if you are able to. Right, let's get some purple going, shall we? Yee, that's too much purple. I didn't want quite that much purple. Normally for this, we can do a fade. And that works quite well. Let's try that. Exactly. I wouldn't listen to my engineer if I had one. Not if chat were banging on at me about killing my tyres when they've been perfectly fine for 2.5 hours. Or running out of fuel when we've actually timed it perfectly. I think I actually had too much fuel at the end. But, you know, it's all good. Right. How much pink is too much pink? If you don't want pink to be too much. It's not my car though. It doesn't matter what I think when it comes to pink. Just do what I think is right and it'll be fine. Hello AJ. How you doing? I don't know, the pink looks a bit muted on here. That's better. Let's make it shiny. That'll do. I think the bottom pink is good. It's a bit too... The fade is not good. That will do. Much better. That's cool. I hate doing voiceover stuff, so I never do it. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine as it is because we can play about with it going up across the arch. So it's probably the way of describing it is probably it's too subtle. It doesn't go like pink and then this will be better. A bit too much of a fade. You want it to be more of a violent transition. There we go. I think that'll be okay. What my usual thing is to do one side, flip it over to the other, thinking, oh yeah, perfect. And then I'll go back to it towards the end and be like, oh, I don't like it. And have to redo it again. Both sides. To be fair though, that does actually look quite cool. I might see if I can paint the inside bits as well. Just got to remember where they are. Hello? Where are inside bits? I wonder if you're an inside bit. This is definitely not the easiest car to work on. Which is fine. I was warned. Is that an inside bit? No. That's... It's not that bit. Right, I think I know where it is. I'm going for this bit here. Hey Steve. Do I have an action set up to quickly save the files? Yes. If so, how did you set that up? I'm not going to tell you. No, I can. I'll show you. So this is using Illustrator, but Photoshop works exactly the same way. So I've got my actions here. Hopefully you can see this. Let me just double check. I'm not on the wrong scene. I'm on the correct scene. Good. Okay, so if I want to create a new one, create new action, call it save LMU. And just here you can give it a function key. So if I give it F2, then record, then just do the action. So this is export as TGA, very important, custom skin, replace, RGB, screen res, art optimized, okay that. Give it a second, make it 24-bit, okay that, and then just click stop. And there's your action. And every time you click F2, it will do it. Is that helpful? I have one set up in Photoshop as well, which essentially does the same thing, but it's just for the region. It's so easy as well. It's like, and once you do it, it's done. You don't have to think about it again. And it's much better in LMU, because in iRacing, you have to do a different action for every single car. Where in LMU, you can just set it once and it's the same location for everything, so it's nice. Makes it much, much quicker. Right. I want to make that bit purple, and I hope it is purple now. Let's have a look. Hey, full purple. Let's go. Oh no, the inside bit's not purple. I've been duped. No worries. Where's the other bit? This bit. I wonder what these bits are. If in doubt, paint them. Because A, it's the only thing I know how to use. Been using it for... So I started using Illustrator when it was Illustrator 5? No, 3.5, sorry. Which was, I don't know, I'm going to say 25 years ago. But also you can do some mad shit with it. Like Photoshop, I don't like how it uses layers, and I just don't like it. I really dislike using Photoshop. Illustrator I just find easier because it's all vector based, and like you can do things like I don't know where's a good example of this. Go to the Lexus. Right, this is one good thing. So these sponsors, if I want them to curve around a curve, I can like do an envelope distort, and then what that does is it gives me a lot more control over the amount of curve and like whether I want to distort it at all so it looks better from a certain angle. But it also means that I can, like in Photoshop, if you did that once, that's it, you're kind of stuck with it. In Illustrator, if I want to like change this, I can just change it. I can just go back into the warp options, change the numbers, save it, and it's done. Sometimes it behaves weirdly, so you have to rotate it back again. But generally, stuff like that is just a lot nicer of an experience. And also, like, I was showing the guys earlier how these triangles are done. Because they were like, have you had to draw all those triangles? I was like, no, you can just create a brush like this. This is not brush, brush is here, and I can just click that and it will apply all of the triangles along that path, and it will do it completely randomly because that's how I have set it up. So there's just some really cool stuff you can do that I've never ever seen in Photoshop at all. So yeah, that's why I use Illustrator. Well, that's like 2 reasons I use Illustrator. Should do a list. Should do a YouTube list video. 10 reasons I use Adobe Illustrator. Number 1, Photoshop is shit. I mean, it's whatever you're more comfortable with. So there's no reason to switch if you happen to be more comfortable and are happy using Photoshop. Personally, I can't use it, so. And there's like, I mean, there's a million reasons why I like Photoshop. Sorry, Illustrator. Like one of them, another one is, I haven't used it here, but if I say get rid of that Sparko, instead of, yeah, So instead of making a copy of this Sparko and then rotating it, trying to get the angle right, I can do like, I can apply an effect called, hold up, where am I? Transform, yep. So I can flip it along the x-axis. Don't tell me it's not going to work now. It's not going to work now. Okay, ignore me on that one. For some reason that's not doing it. But anyway, if it'll work on that one. Oh heck. I know why it's not doing it actually. But we'll ignore it. I move that. It's because it's in a mask. So this is just an imported file. I want to... So I can make a copy of it manually, move it up here, rotate it, do all that stuff. It's a bit of a faff if I ever want to change it. However, if I use the transform thing, I can do it kind of what's the word? Programmatically. So I can tell it to reflect, then I can move it vertically, a certain amount of pixels. So we'll go 200, actually we'll go 800 odd. And then I can also tell it to rotate on the x-axis as well. And I can tell it to match the angle. And once I've done that, hold up. Tell it to copy that. That's the one. Now, if ever I need to change this logo, I can just re-import this file and it will change this one as well. I don't have to do that 3 or 4 times for every single logo. See, I don't like working with anything that's not a vector. So that's why I don't like Photoshop as much. Anyway, what are we doing? We're making these bits purple. Also, in Photoshop, like this layers panel gets insane and I just lose track so quickly. It makes it almost pointless having layers. In Illustrator, I can just have like layers named properly, and I've only got what, 7 layers? It makes it a lot easier to manage files. Big files. Nice. More purple. I'm happy with that. Could even make those yellow. That would be so different from the others. I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm gonna try it. You can be yellow. Oh, I don't know now. It looks kind of weird. Let's go back to purple. Better. Right, it's only really one bit left to do. Maybe 2. Do we do that bit at the bottom there? Maybe. So yellow. So there's some pink as well. See how that looks. Ooh. Maybe that's too fadey. A little bit. 250 is too much. That's okay. Maybe it needs to go above that bit slightly, I think. And that's also too fadey. Let's try that. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Just maybe a little tiny bit more. Cool. I'm guessing that bit at the front of the side bit is here. Cool. That wasn't too bad considering how awkward the car is in places. Still need to reduce that fade in the front. Bit more. Too much. There we go. So it needs more pink. No, I think that's okay. Maybe this can just be a little bit cleaner than the others. I like how white the front is. Good lord. Imagine guessing and getting it quite close. Cool. Almost. I mean, I am getting a hell of a lot. And it's kind of working. Right. I think... Don't know if we need more pink on the front here. Bearing in mind we've still got to put sponsors on. Yeah, I think so. I think it's fine. Like, it's not like we're short of colour or anything, is it? We've got like all of the colours. Literally all of them. Right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get another drink. And then we shall continue. Where's my text? I need to put my text on to say I'm currently away. How do I do that? Texty. Verb. Be wrapped. That will do. Does that look professional? That's okay. Back soon. Poor is also correct in the big scheme of things. Do you know what's annoying, right? I took a photo of my YouTube counter last night. It was at 798. I woke up this morning and it had gone down to 795. For no reason. No one's unsubscribed. It's just YouTube being YouTube. Anyway. Back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Who left? Nobody left. Well, as far as I can work out, nobody left. I think it's just the way... I think YouTube is inaccurate the way it counts subscribers. I think it's like delayed. So on the graph of subscribers, it didn't show anyone had unsubbed. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Why has that got a little... I want that order. Anyway. Right. I think now we can do... Can we do sponsors now? Or should we reverse the car? Have I done all the bits that I need to do? I think I must have. Can't see anything obvious that's missing. Just wondering about... Is that the inside bit? There. Don't know what that's for. I'm going to paint that bit. Do that orange for now. Nope, it's not that bit. Oh, it's this bit back here. I guess we can paint that bit. Yeah. That is a simple make it blue. Oh no, there's always going to be bits that you can't find or take ages. It's just the nature of it. I think it's part of the fun, personally. I quite like it. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle. Like finding all the pieces that you can't find. I find it quite... Not all the time, but a lot of the time I find it quite therapeutic. Quite relaxing. Right, I think we're done colour-wise. So we're going to try and flip over some of these bits now. Get flipped. I reckon they're going to be fairly straightforward as well. everything looks way off. Oh, we got an awkward, slightly rotated bit. Ooh. What? I'll be very surprised if I can flip all these bits in one go and not have to fix anything. Almost. I don't quite know what's going on here. Different shape entirely. Keep pressing the wrong button. Right. I think that's it. What have I missed? Missed this bit here. I feel like that might be quite important. And we'll find out. Apparently, we don't need it. So we can safely ignore it. Oh, why is my computer so slow? Yep, got no idea what that bit was. I feel like it was some kind of internal... Ah, it's like... Oh, hold up. Okay, I think it's the inside of this vent bit, which I'm not going to paint. I'm just going to leave that carbon. So if I delete that, it should fix that, I reckon. Get yeeted. Yep. There we go. Nice and clean. Not anymore. I've declared it unfit. Also, I can't really see what's going on down here. So I'm just gonna have to hope it's the correct colour. I think it is. Right. Now we've done that. That is all the colour locked in. Now we do sponsors. Some say this is the fun bit. I don't. Right. The hell do we start? We start with Sim Magic because they are the big sponsors. It's kind of the quick bit. It's also not the quick bit. It's the bit that I wish was quicker than it is. I also tend to start with all the default sponsors, which means that I have to mask a load and delete a load and then put them back on again. So like anywhere where there's Goodyear, it's probably not going to be where I want it to be on the template. That's horrendous. We can't have that. No, sir. Get yeeted, some magic. You can go up here. Some cars, actually most GT3 cars and most hypercars, basically all race cars, are not really designed to have sponsors on them. Yeah, but I do care. I'm not going to hand over something that I don't think is good. Ah, these angles, man. What are they thinking? It's basically saying, like, here's a nice open space where you can put a nice big logo, but we're gonna crease it all up for you. And I'm gonna be like, hey, thanks for that. Best thing ever. I know, right? It's crazy, but it is a thing. Let's see what it looks like down on the thing here. This could be it. Hell no. That's not what I wanted. That's appalling. Almost. You can look at pretty much any livery in the last 5 years to see how much sponsors don't get a say in what the car looks like. Or if they do a really bad job of it. Right, how are we looking? Do we go with this one inside the hood? Or do we go with the one right at the front there, which is all creased to fuck? I would argue the one near the windshield is easier to read. Yeah, that is good. Like, that is really good. If you were the person that thought of that, you'd be pretty happy with yourself, wouldn't you? You'd be like, that was me. I did that. Right, I think that's it. I think it's the one near the windshield that's the better option. What do you guys think? Top, middle or bottom? Middle is not an option. The Whole of Doom. Nice. Alright, we'll go bottom then. See? I knew this would happen. This is why you don't give chat options or clients. Logie, you there? We were talking about the Sim Magic logo. Is it better in the Hood of Doom? Sorry, the Whole of Doom. Or is it better at the front, where it's all creasy? I mean, none of them are great. And then if I try it on where I tried it originally, it's still not great. Like there. Maybe it'll be better this time, I don't know. Perhaps I'll just leave all three of them. Oh, look at that. Perfect. How much Sim Magic do you need? Yes. A bit more of a curve. Yeah, it could be right, I think. Right. We'll get rid of this one for now. And we'll get rid of this one for now. And this one will increase the curve. Maybe make it slightly bigger. No, I'm keeping the Corvette. think we'll go with that. It clearly does say Sim Magic. It's just bendy. I don't know. Yeah, we're not worried about regions at the moment. Go slightly larger with it again. And we're going to curve it even more. Silly logos. I'm done. I think that's it. I think that's the winner. Nah. It's right in the centre. Trust me, bro. Don't let your optics deceive you. Actually, if anything, is yeah, it was out. Good call. We have the same with the Wild Things logo, because the W is so, like, stretched out to the left, and the S is so straight and tiny. I think we're going to go with this. There's a limit to how much time I want to spend moving a single logo, and we've reached it. What I do want to do though is colour in the shit on the roof. I don't know if I can do the clips though. No. The clip is the one thing I did want to do. Oh well. Oh, that's a bit shit. On some of the cars you can colour in some of the tiny bits on the roof. On here you can't. I guess we leave it then. Right, so we need another Sim Magic on the roof. And for that I'm going to take... this one. Ew. There's too many things going on the roof. I think that'll be okay. Just a bit smaller. But not that small. The triangles are not my idea. If I could do this without trying, well, if I could do this, if I could not do this at all, it would be fine. Oh, they've put a silly gap. This is why I don't like doing sponsors quite often. The hell am I going to fix that? I think it's quite a simple one. It's just knowing where to cut it. That should be okay. Nope, wrong button. Let's try that. Still no change. Again, I saw no change. Why is it not updating? There we go. It's a stupid thing where you can't have it selected while you're doing stuff. Thanks, Adobe. Perfect. Is it perfect? No. It's not perfect. Okay, we're done. That will do. It says Sim Magic. It's legible. What more do you need? We will now move on to the rear wing. And we engage in a game of wing lottery. This is where we use one side and then find out it's completely the wrong side, or it's upside down. Let's go with that. Hey, the right side and the right way up. First time. That doesn't look too bad. Maybe slightly bigger. Lucky guess. If you're going to get it right first time, it's normally going to be the one that looks the most obvious. So maybe we call it an educated guess. Sim Magic. Wonderful. Okay. We're going to put... There's only one place to put a sponsor on the back. Unfortunately. And that is going to be Sparko. Which is a cool sponsor. Oh, I've just realised. When I've done the sponsors, I've got to put all the triangles on, haven't I? Where's my Sparko? Oh, there it is. I'll do. Okay. We do a little save, and then we go back to Sim Magic. There's a nice big space here. But there is also a wing mirror kind of in the way. So we need that to go quite far. Ooh. Come back. Sim Magic. There actually is quite a lot of space there. Can probably make that quite a bit bigger. And we all know if you can make a logo bigger, you should. Otherwise you're just going to annoy clients. That'll do. Look, I'm a professional. I have many hours of knowing what to say and what not to say experience at this point in my life. It's not to say I always get it right or anything, but I try. Starting to come together. There's an awful lot of yellow on this one. I think there's more yellow on this one than there is on any of the others. Like from the top, it looks proper Corvette yellow. And then from the side, it looks something else. Anyway, I think that's all of the Sim Magic logos. One on the wing, one on the front, one on the booth, 2 on the sides. Job's a good one. Don't use metallic, don't use yellow metallic flake. I thought you weren't using metallic yellow flake. I thought you said you were using red. I mean, it's maybe a bit late to change the yellow now, but we could make it a different colour. The sim magic on the roof is so that when you're racing and you're like watching from what's it called? Swingman, you can, it's legible. So it's like what they do on TV when they, like if you ever see an IndyCar race, all of the logos are facing the camera. Does mine not in? Oh, I wonder if we can colour this bit in yellow. Oh god, he's changing his mind on the fly every time. I guess this is this bit. Let's make it yellow. Why didn't I think of this before? Thought we'd done all the colours, and then all of a sudden I missed a bit. Beautiful. Right, Sparko time. Let's go. This is the first mid-engine car we've done, isn't it? This is why there's all of a sudden so much space for Sparko. Oh shit. I was gonna put it here. I don't know. Wait. That's the crease, isn't it? So you want it to be under the crease. Is that a cricket sound? Crease. Sparko. Okay, we can bring that down slightly. That is well sparkery. Hey. I'm not gonna miss that. Needs to go slightly up, slightly to the right for balance. That looks alright, doesn't it? As far as these things go. Sparko, 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 Sparko. I think we need to move the FIA logos. So the one on the front is good. That's fine. But the logos on the side are not very good. They're also going to be in the way of stars. Sorry, triangles. Hastily. So, the question is, where do we put them? I'm thinking kind of next to the LCD thing. Or they could go up here. Maybe that's a better idea, actually. Let's go there. I think I can just grab this. I'll line it up with this one just to make sure it's the same, roughly the same size. That'll do. And then I'm going to put it here. Just see what that looks like. I am indeed sparklefarting the Corvette. It's such a nice way to describe it. I really enjoy it. Do a little rotation. I think that looks better there. Or does it? Something about it looks a bit odd. Maybe we need to anchor it to something. Let's go here. Yeah. That's much better. It looks like it belongs now. Yep. One more. This one. Hey Andy. I'm glad someone likes it. Not that I don't like it, obviously. Love it. I think it's the best thing ever. It reminds me very much of like the Brazilian flag. It's got that kind of vibe to it. Alright. FIA done. A little bit, yeah. I think it's like a mix of lots of different things. I'm still not happy about this blend here. I wonder if it's too late to fix that. Just gonna reduce this 200. Same on this side. Maybe increase that. This might be about to undo loads of work. Shit. BWT. Isn't BWT pink? Or am I thinking of something else? I've made it worse? Ciao, I've made it worse. I've so broken it. move that a bit, and we'll do the same for that one, but in the opposite direction. I've saved it. I think I've saved it. Oh, okay. Half of that would be fine. What's half of 72? 35. Have I done it wrong? I think I've done it wrong. Yep, I've done it wrong. Heck. I'm sorry, Loki, I've killed your car. However, do you know what? I'm just going to do it by eye. There we go. It's back. It's back. It's so back. It's even better than it was. You would never know that for a moment there I had actually ruined it. Hello, Jennifer. Hi. Is your voice breaking? Never understood that. Right. Okay, what's next? Should we sort out the Goodyear? Because it's kind of in a very odd place there. I'm going to put it on the bottom. What do you call this? Side skirt? Foot plate? I'm going to call it foot plate. Because, like, that's what they would have called it in the olden days. And I am old. Right. Can we steal a Goodyear from here? Yes. Perfect. Let's see how that looks. It's a bit too flat. I mean, I take your point, but I'm not going to stand on it. I'm just putting a sticker on it. Is that okay? I've never been a fan of this, like, requirement to... Oh, I put it on the wrong layer. Requirement to have, like, the Goodyear logo absolutely massive in a random place. I don't fully understand it. I get it, like, on the front and the rear, near to the wheels. That makes sense to me. I don't quite understand it on the side being massive. I think this will be okay. Also kind of goes well with the new bridge, so. That'll do. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's logical. But, you know, how many people who watch motor racing do not understand that Goodyear supply the tyres? Like, I feel like there's a limit to how much people need to be told stuff. Anyway, we got what we came here for. We've put Goodyear on the footplate. We're gonna get some annoyed engineers. It's all fine. Look at the colours. They're so pretty. So sparkly. Where's my guide? I would like one day to see like the WEC handbook or brand guides that say like what size all of the logos need to be and all of that stuff. I think I'd find that really interesting for half an hour. Okay, Goodyear done, at least on the sides. I think it's like the way like sponsorship and advertising works. It's not so much like putting logos in your face. It's more about subliminally putting them into your consciousness. So it's not the fact that you think you see Goodyear and you think, oh, I need some new tyres. It's more the fact that you think, oh, I need some new tyres, and you just happen to have seen Goodyear more than the others, and that makes them the default choice. So like it's very hard to quantify stuff like that, but that's the thinking behind it. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm never going to finish this at this rate. Okay, Goodyear. We want to put Sparko and VRS. I don't think there's enough room to get VRS on the front quarter of this. Unless we move Goodyear. Should we just move Goodyear? And Sparko. I get whatever they tell me is the cheapest. But that's only because I don't want to spend loads on my car at the moment. Because I don't think it's worth it. I had to get new tyres last year. And I literally just got the cheapest they had. Sorry. It really works. I don't really fully understand how a tyre can be any better or worse. Like, I understand, but I also don't understand. How did they get away with that then? I'm guessing like people don't know it's garbage. Okay, let's put Sparko. Jimmy, blimey. I wish I could understand what you're trying to say. Because you always seem like really, I don't know, aggressive. Anyway. Let's get sparkling. Sparkling. Yeah, but she's got loads of food. She always has food. It's not like she doesn't have access to food. So that's why I'm like, I'm not sure if that's what it is. Right, the Sparko thing is not working. She doesn't even eat that much, to be honest. See how the Sparko is not sparkly. Can't even read it. Maybe I can move it down here. It's going to be even more hidden soon. Soon it'll be so far off the thing that it will be disappeared. It's not actually too bad there. If only they didn't insist on... Oh, hello. Junie? Imagine the cat muting the microphone just as she did a meow right in front of her. Do that again. There we go. Dr. Tom. Hello. And VRS, yeah. I think we're gonna get away with Sparko there. Does it look too cramped? Sparko what? Sparko gloves? Sparko seat? Sparko helmet? Sparko overalls? Sparko something else? Sparko seat. Nice. Sparko shoes. Yeah. I've got none of those things. I've got an OMP seat. OMP? Yeah. I do want to get a new seat at some point. Jesus. She's very good at muting the microphone. Okay, you can't just walk across the desk. Like that. Sparko bedsheets. I think they would be pretty cool, to be fair. Right, what am I doing? It's quite chill, just like doing this, chatting, shit, basically. Okay, that'll do. Sparko, good, it's on there. It's very small, but it is on there. Is it too small? Oh my god. Junie? Junie? You can't just walk across like that. I can't reach the keys. Can I? I'm definitely not missing the stress of pit entries. My last one was okay, right? Right, I'm sorry cat, I'm gonna have to move you. It's as if she's learned how to speak and mute the microphone at exactly the same time. That was bizarre. Right, okay. Cat is no longer an issue. I'm gonna move Sparko up to here. See how that looks. Years of practice, at least in my case. speak for anyone else. Okay, yeah, I think it looks better. It's at least legible. Okay. I think we're going to move Goodyear up a bit. Yeah. Okay, right. I know what I'm doing now. So, where's that Goodyear? Oh, I'm doing it wrong again. I'm doing sponsors on the colour layer. Messy. Goodyear is going up here. Almost perfect. Is that the right angle? Yep, must be. Alright, Goodyear done. That means we've got space to put VRS. Unless... I think I'm going to move Sparko in line... Oh no. I have to make it blue. And it doesn't show up as well. Let's not panic. Let's just see. Blimey, I had to wait a day for that to update. Okay, it's too big. And it's not quite right. Who's panicking? Not, that's for sure. Oh, it's all bendy. I didn't want it to be bendy. I'm trying to get it to follow the line of the car. but it's not happy. That's a bit better. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. When I put VRS on, I think it will fix it. Maybe. Oh, we also need to put these on the front, on the top. So this can be maybe yellow. I can try that there. Maybe it should be white. Almost. Cool. I'm happy with that, I think. Do we want it to be yellow or white? I feel like yellow might be a bit too many things going on at once. Yeah, I just... yeah. I don't want Loki to be like, not enough colours. I think we find it. So. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully understand him. Okay. So we've at least got Sparko, Goodyear and VRS on the front, which is what we wanted. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put VRS into yellow. Well, I'm gonna put Sparko black. See how that looks. I just quite like the yellow and pink combination. I don't know now. What do we think? Oh, actually, I haven't looked at it on the bigger screen. I do quite like it. We're going with that. That's a bit rude. We'll see. I mean, I quite like this. It's got kind of almost like NASCAR vibes with it in yellow. And at that angle, I think it works quite well. Yep. Right. Chat, I think we're done for this evening. There's only so much I can do in, what's it been? How long have we been streaming for? Feels like forever. I'm kidding. Where's my timer? 3 hours and 7 minutes. 3 hours and 8 minutes. So, I don't have an ending scene on here. Do I have... I can't believe you didn't have the audio for that. That was incredible. Dang it. Anyway, we're so back. I'm so sorry. It was going so well. And then I realised I don't use this machine for streaming. And there's clearly a reason for that. It's not very good at it. Or I'm not very good at it. Hey Woody, did you miss what? Did you miss the stream? Maybe. Who knows? I mean, like, I don't mind, I can go back. This is what we've done so far. We haven't finished today. But I would say we've done about 90%? 80%? What did you miss? You missed the creation of the world's most beautiful Corvette ever invented. For our friend, Loki. Delete the cut and start over. No. That's a big fat no. I'm not doing all this again. There comes a point where, like, as much as I enjoy doing liveries, doing the same one over and over and over again on different cars starts to get quite monotonous. So if I don't have to do it twice, I'll be very happy. Anyway, this is what we've got so far. we've got 2 sponsors to add to the bonnet here. We've got to sort out the sponsors on the rear, or like the rear quarter panel. Then we've got to add some triangles to it that looks like confetti. I love that word, confetti. Oh, we've got to add VRS to the wing here. And then we're done. And that's something I might be able to finish tomorrow. However, I'm also debating... can you guys hear me? Let me check. Imagine if you can't hear me. I think you can hear me, it's fine. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was debating whether to try... Sorry, I'm back. I'm so back. Christ. It's too late for this. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm debating. Should I do the Interlagos race again tomorrow and try not to get murdered 3 times? Or should I just be like, it is what it is, let it go, carry on, do the next one next week, and chill out tomorrow instead? I feel like I might just chill out tomorrow. I think that might be for the best. I'm gonna play Kingdom Come 2. You missed the last one. But then it's the weekend, so I've got the weekend to relax. Although we are doing the 2.4, so... yeah. Anyway, so, potentially, there might be a stream tomorrow in which we do 45 minutes of Interlagos again, try not to get murdered 3 times, and see if we can get a top 10, because I do think a top 10 might have been on the cards. Or, if we don't do that, there would definitely be a 2.4 hour stream over the weekend, which is Beirut in the Porsche, and that will probably be on Sunday. And that gives me time to relax over the weekend. So, anyway, we'll see. I don't have the ending scene on here. Yeah, we've got so next week will be Tuesday. Sorry, next week will be, Tuesday. Is that race on Wednesday as well? The Sebring race on Wednesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Next week. Let's do that. I feel like I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna end the stream. Because that's 2 hours on a weekday. That's gonna be intense. Then Team Kota. I don't know, Woody. I don't know how you're supposed to know if I don't know. This is like the Coach Dave question at the weekend. How much coach would a Coach Dave coach if a Coach Dave could coach Dave? Something like that. I don't think that's correct. It's a good effort though. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please do smash that like button. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a janky stream. I've done my best, but I was not fully prepared. Clearly, my scenes were not set up. My wavelength was not added to the scenes. I do not have enough shortcuts. Many things. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and have a good Friday. And a good Saturday. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.